So guys, you buy 400 feet of Conform's hose, they send Lauren out to help you lay it all out. Eat every job. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, not a problem at all. So we gotta get some hose laid out and get going. So I will tell you, because this is 400 feet, I'm gonna go with the old 1-2 punch. I'm going to use a bag of Prima Pack. It's basically just a pre-bag bentonite. And we're going to put that in. We're going to put water in the hose. We're going to put this in the hose, and then I will use a bag of grout also. Maybe 2 bags of grout. Being 400 feet, we got a long ways to go, and I do not want to beat hose all the way down there. So get this good and churned up. That way it'll start setting, and then we'll add some water to it. Just a little bit. But this being a little bit thick will help keep our mix together, because a lot of it is mostly downhill too. Not a real steep grade, but it is downhill. Get some more hoses unloaded.
Work down on Mom?
We do have a special guest here today. We got Lauren. What is your job title, Lauren, with Conforms?
Business Development Specialist.
Business Development Specialist. So he's come to hang out with us today. And aquí the gator. Aquí the gator. Go. Yeah, we gotta go through the woods. We gotta go this way. We gotta go this way. This way, and then around to the pool deck that way. Go around the trees, go through the trees, and back to the pool deck. So guys, you buy 400 feet of Conform's hose, they send Lauren out to help you lay it all out. Eat every job. Aquí. This way. Back up. Here you go, right here. Right this way. I hope we got one. Any more? Uno más? Or more? Moss? Is that it?
That's it, finito.
That's the last one? Okay. Yeah, just take it straight over there. Come take a look. These guys here, they do our primary things, pool decks and decorative patios. They do all the decorative stamping and coloring. They can overlay anything. They're pretty awesome. They're awesome to work for too. But as you can see, we're about 2 hoses short. So being 400 feet, it does take a little bit special priming techniques to make sure we prime out 400 feet. And we're gonna exercise that today.
What do you have to prime out?
We're gonna give it a 1-2 punch.
All right.
We're gonna start out with the water and the hose, which that's not part of the 1-2.
Yep.
Then we're gonna dump a bucket of bentonite into the hose. And then on the pump side, we're gonna dump a bucket of grout on the pump side. So that'll be the 1-2 punch. This was out here. This was the drive I wasn't expecting.
A little bit out here. It was kind of a nice, peaceful morning drive. Had a little cup of coffee.
I wasn't expecting all the twisted and turns and narrow roads.
I found that to be interesting. I'm like, wow, that's going to be kind of fun to do with the truck and trailer and stuff.
But the beautiful houses, though, the houses are phenomenal out here. Big, so
I'm noticing that all the metal pets, portable washouts.
So what do you got there?
Portable washouts.
Portable washouts. Those will be handy. They'll fit right behind the seat of the pickup.
That's exactly what. Yep.
Perfect.
Yep. Work out nice. It has a liner on the inside.
Yeah.
You throw the liner in there, then it won't blow away. It's not gonna get damaged by wind, rain, snow.
Sure.
You guys don't have to worry about too much snow right now.
Awesome. Cool.
So they're really nice to have on the truck as kind of an emergency if you don't use them a lot.
Yeah.
But to have it, it's not going to fall apart and get damaged.
Absolutely.
Bouncing around.
Absolutely. Awesome. Thank you.
Cradles working good for you?
I love them.
I saw the video. I appreciate the thinking that.
Yeah, I've done 2 or 3 to tell them make sure they know they're on Amazon and they're. So this started out as just a 300-foot job, that's what I was told. And we've worked our way to 400 foot. Typically anything over 350, I'll make them bring me a yard of grout.
Oh.
So that just makes a big difference. The further away you get from the pump, the level of difficulty rises on priming out and pumping.
Here, let's give Michael a good morning wake up.
Been all sweaty.
Yeah, good morning, my man. Happy trails to you in your little office or wherever you're at today.
You're missing the nice Texas humid weather that I know you love.
And work. And work. So enjoy your air conditioning. Later, man.
Yeah, we sweated our balls off trying to hook that damn air cup on.
Yeah.
I hated that. I didn't have that ready, but I didn't get the parts in until the night before.
Oh. I know a little bit of something about not getting shit on time.
you felt that. You felt that. Woo, we are working, boys. We got under boob sweat going. Got Lauren here for good conversation. We're fixing to add our Alliance concrete pumps, anti-stick, which I have absolutely fallen in love with. This stuff, you get this at Alliance. You go to their website, Alliance Concrete Pumps, they're all parts, and you can get the anti-stick. It works tremendously well.
Give one of these to your ready mix driver.
Oh, okay. Contact. Perfect. Perfect. They hadn't seen green grass before. Putting bentonite in this, so make sure they don't put in the slab. Well, I'm putting grout too. I'm going both, being 400 feet.
Okay. Love the feeling on my hands.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Well, if you disappear in a minute, I don't know what's going on. I'll leave you alone.
You ready for water in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel that power in
That was the barmaid. Camp bitch. Oh yeah.
There we go. Ready? You roll it or no?
I rolled the water out.
You want this rolled in here or no?
You just leave it right there.
said you want more water.
That's good. All right, 400 feet. Here we go. I think the degree of difficulty, 1 out of 10, I'm thinking 11-teen.
Yeah.
Something like that is the degree of difficulty. Yeah, just make sure they dump that on the outside since it's got bentonite in it. Okay. Yeah, we don't want that in the slab. I hear something going on right here. We gotta get going. Problem with being 400 feet is it's hard to hear the pump. Easy, son.
Looks like normal concrete.
Perfect. How was that? That worked pretty good. Good. We get a bucket of water and wash that off the slab. That right there. Hey, you missed the prom out.
I was up talking to this nice gentleman. Give him the skinny.
All right. How you doing, sir?
Hey, good. How are you?
I'm nasty, man.
I'm Ken.
Jeff. I'm Jeff. Yeah.
You're running the pump?
Yes, sir. That's all right here. No,
he was explaining the process and how you need to kind of lubricate it before you start pumping concrete through there. And interesting. I've never.
And the further you're away from the pump, the more difficult it is.
Yeah.
And especially going down, you think going downhill would be simple. It's actually not, because as your material, as your water and your primer goes, it starts doing less of the hose. So
You have to only prime it once.
yeah, we're done. I mean, yeah, we're done.
Once it starts flowing, it's good to go.
Yep, as long as we can keep good concrete in it, we're fine.
Well, let's hope we got good concrete.
But then
The mud seems to be pouring pretty well.
yeah, it's a good mix. It's a pea gravel sand mix.
Oh yeah, tell me that.
So like a 3/8 pea gravel.
Is that mostly pretty common in your area here then?
It depends. We have different, depending on which side of the Metroplex you're on, which Metroplex is the DFW area.
Yep.
If you're on the west side, most of the rock comes from the Bridgeport quarries, which will be crushed limestone. So those plants can get the river rock. It is a little more difficult for a lot of them over there. Over here, it comes out of a lot of the rivers and stuff out of Oklahoma and East Texas, so it's readily available. You'll see me get frustrated with plants as they'll start using a lot of man sand versus river sand.
Synthetic.
Yeah, well, it's what it is. Those rock crushers in Bridgeport, it's the byproduct of crushing rock, so it's small chips. Well, it just piles up. They basically give the shit away just to get it out of their yard. So these concrete companies are taking it and using it as filler, and they cheat the sand and use it, and then we get this horrible crushy ass mix we're trying to pump. And it just
Being jagged would tend to lead to more like starting
sharper
to
edges.
Yeah.
It's lighter, and that floats to the top as you're floating and finishing. So when you start giving it that nice trowel finish, it starts popping up. So you're getting holes in your slab, and all those flat pieces just popping up everywhere. So is that 10 yards? Is that a good slump, Zach, or you want a little wetter? You good?
Huh?
Are you good? At least it's Wednesday. No, it's Thursday.
It's just another Monday.
A month of Mondays?
Yeah. Yesterday's about the same.
What's that?
Yesterday's about the same.
Now, if we only been lucky enough that it was a complex plant.
I know it.
You want to break it? Dump the rest of that in
Yeah,
there?
but I want to break it on that slab right there.
I bought some Timberlands. I didn't like them.
That's I have some right now, and I don't like it. It's too heavy.
And this one and that one.
All right, so we've completed all this over here. We got 2 hoses off. So we're still working. We got a tip hose on now, so we're still working around the 335, 340 range. But just hopefully this concrete truck will hold out for us. Where we can see it. I'll try to show Lauren some good Texas hospitality. Hopefully we can go find us something to eat here in a little bit. I know with all this under boob sweat, I'm gonna need me a glass of sweet tea for sure. Long ways though. I pulled up and I thought, from the street, I don't see any forms. We're gonna lay some hose out today. And we did. We didn't even have Buster Plugs helping us any. They're solid as rock. I just checked the shit 15 minutes ago. Now they're solid as rock. So Lauren brought me some delay set. that in there. Well, I'm fucked. It's fucked. I got it.
You gotta pull them out one at a time.
Yeah. Don't get too far ahead of me though.
That shit just flashed.
Yes. 15 minutes ago it looked fine. I was like, oh, we got 30 more minutes.
No, I've been down there brooming.
These are fucked.
You think I need to go down there to the end and try to roll those out?
if it will, or because again, guys, it can help us. Pinchy mud. Y'all stay back, stay back. roll it. Jack, can you get them to move the air compressor?
Huh?
Get them to move the air compressor. Let's try. Huh?
Hook it up.
I doubt it will. It's
¿Vamos a la sierra? ¿Alarón?
Yeah.
Can you get the air compressor and bring it to right here?
Okay.
You want to blow this one?
I'm gonna blow up over here.
Oh. You don't think you'll just push it? That last one shot out pretty good.
I don't think we're there yet.
I was thinking time, you know.
I know. We can try. Let me get this one out, and we'll see.
I'm not saying all of them. One at a time. Like stop rolling and just hook it up and see if it flows.
Oh.
Yeah. No, not all of them.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant all of them.
No, instead of beating them like we're doing, you know, spend 5 minutes on each one. Will it just hook and go?
We'll try and see.
That's what I meant. Not all of them.
I thought you meant
It ain't gonna push all of them.
Dan's hammer?
Dan's hammer.
Yeah. That got to be an inside joke. Because Dan was always like, oh, you should have brought your hammer.
Like, I was telling Mike about what's going on. He's like, yeah.
I think I'm blinking, ain't I?
I can't see if you're blinking or not. I don't know if you blink.
Yeah, we're blinking.
All right, Dan's hammer.
I need Dan and his hammer. That's what I need. Here, Lauren. Hold that for me. Hold the beer, watch this.
I think I just got a job promotion here.
Muddyfeet cameraman.
You got that in?
Show me that hammer.
more what you bargained for today. You got about 20-25 more minutes on your delay set.
Roll it. Oh. Take that. Hey, take that off there. Hook it up over there.
I'll get you the pressure on?
Huh? Yeah, it's out. You pulled the end off.
Oh yeah, I'm done. Done that. You can tell by the amount of air that comes out that you have more pressure, so you have more in there.
Yeah, there was still air coming back.
Yep, coming back, so yep.
Something's going in. Yeah. Okay. Huh? Now I gotta go check my pump, see what it looks like.
On in the pump industry, this is what you call a mud flash.
All right.
I moved it around, you know, and I was giving it about every 10 to 15 minutes, checking it. And I got back the hopper the third time, and when it sucked back, it just pulled back solid chunks. I thought to myself, oh hell. So this is gonna be a mess here.
Yeah.
Luckily I used the Alliance anti-stick on it, so that'll help a lot. Let me get regrouped here. Okay.
Are you done with the clamp and gasket? I can pick it up?
Yes, sir. Has it been since we put the delay in there?
We put it in right around 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, what
Yeah.
time is it now?
We are 11:20.
11:20. That's what we got.
Over an hour.
Yep. So yeah, that definitely saved my pump. And probably that first hose. This has got the Alliance anti-stick, and it's washing right off of it. So
Man, I couldn't have better help. That definitely, the delay definitely gave me time to go get all the hoses cleaned out. So we had 375 feet of hoses locked up, solid. That come out of the first 2 hoses there. Holy smokes, that was a mell of a hess if I've ever been in one. I'm gonna show y'all folks some stuff. And I'm not a salesman for these guys. By any means am I pushing getting any cut off their products, but these 2 things right here, the anti-stick, all parts anti-stick from Alliance Concrete Pumps. You can go online or you can call them. That, and this is a Fritz pack. I didn't know if Conforms had their own stuff or what, but it's Fritz pack. This is what Lauren gave me a sample, quite a few samples of stuff. 1 bag equals 1 yard for 1 hour. It gave me longer than 1 hour, I'll tell you that. But as you can tell in the video, when I recognized that we were in trouble, I busted a pack of this open. Hindsight, I should have put it in a bucket and mixed it in water probably, and then dumped it in a hopper and start reversing it and getting it all around. But I did just enough to save the pump. So yeah, Lauren gave me, I got some other goodies I'm gonna be trying here. They got a little primer pack here. He says it's got bentonite in it. They got some little liquid stuff. I told him I'd try it, but honestly, that's what I got for delay. 6-pack of Mountain Dew. But Lauren brought this and I was like, you know what, we're in a pickle, we're going to use it. I just got through getting this thing cleaned up, and thankfully, honestly, the pump is pretty remarkable. That's some stuff I had to chisel out, but that's really, I mean, that's not only a coffee can full. But for most part, this thing is clean. I mean, it's got residue, but once I spray it with the anti-stick, it'll all go away. So, and I am fixing to do that now. I like to get it, especially after chiseling it, I like to get it sprayed on there. I can still see some of the little delay. It's like brown sugar. I don't know, it smells good though. But no, I mean, literally that having those products gave me time to go spend time with my hoses and get all 375 feet cleaned out. Thank you for Lauren, for he actually assisted us. I mean, I guess you can probably see in the film, Zach and his guys helping me. I mean, honestly, that's that could have been a $10,000-$11,000 boo-boo. And coming off the winter we had, I don't need a $10,000-$11,000 boo-boo. I don't need new hoses that bad. A year from now, maybe, but not now. So those guys, thank you very much. But like I said, I'm very happy with those products. They gave me the time to be able to go save my hoses, and because I had faith that my pump was going to be okay. So I was able to leave it, save my hoses, got back up there, and as you can tell in the video, the concrete in the cylinders and in the rock valve was still wet. So that did it. But anyway, I'm tired. It's late in the afternoon. I've got 2 more jobs to do tomorrow and 1 on Saturday. I mean, it's awesome. Thank you, Lord. We've been needing some work, so we got it. But thank y'all for watching, and thank y'all for leaving some comments below. Tell me what y'all think. If y'all got in that situation before, what y'all did to save all your stuff. I don't know if I'll remember to leave links below, but I'll try to leave links in the description to those websites. Conforms, you can get their stuff off of Amazon. You can go to Conforms and look up on Amazon, look up Conforms. They got a whole catalog of stuff on Amazon, which makes it super simple to order. I mean, I looked up one day, I had over $600 in clamps bought. So, and I, you know, so, you know, it's very convenient for me because I don't live in a very convenient place. I work where I work so I can live where I live. That makes sense. So it's just part of it. But anyway, look up Conforms on Amazon. You don't have to go through a dealer that way. I think you can almost get anything. I don't know if you can get your grandmother's bones, but I think you can get almost everything else to do with a pump. So, all right, I'm out of here. I got to go get rehydrated. That's very important this time of year, and get some rest and get after tomorrow. So that's right there is an example of lock the hubs in. When you can save that much, get that much hose saved, that's locking the hubs in is what that is. That's what you call lock the hubs in. So anyway, like, subscribe, share, lock the hubs in. We'll catch you on the next one. Later.